This conference will now be recorded.
Hello, hello, hello. Can someone tell me am I audible? Tushar sir is audible.
Yeah,
I
you are
couldn't hear.
audible. Hello.
Okay, so Tushar, yeah. No. So Tushar sir is not audible, right?
But I think Tushar sir is not audible.
Yeah, that's what. So you are not audible still.
Hello guys, am I audible now?
Yes, sir, you are audible now.
Okay, thank you. Good make me presenter.
Tushar,
Yeah.
hello.
Yes.
Where is the option?
See in the right hand side, there is a what you call the people
Yeah, I
icon
got
will be
it.
there. Okay, thank you.
You got it?
Yes. So I
Okay,
hope my
fine.
screen is visible now.
Okay, fine.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Sir, it's fine now.
Okay, thank you guys. Thank you. Yeah. let's continue. So we were discussing on the pipelines, guys, right? So previously we used to create these jobs in a freestyle project, so that is in a GUI method, okay, but that is not a recommended way, guys. In a real time also it won't be like that. We have to use the script here, okay. So just a second, sorry. Yeah, in a script we used to use the one kind of script called as the groovy script, okay. We say the script name as a groovy script, GROOVY, okay. Okay, groovy script. So using this groovy script we used to create a pipelines, guys, okay. So under pipeline, okay, one is called as declarative, sorry, this might be wrong, guys, ignore that. Declarative, another one is scripted pipeline. Okay. Yeah, declarative pipeline and the scripted pipeline, guys, okay. So there are two types of pipelines here. So scripted pipeline is the traditional one, whereas the declarative one is the easiest way, okay, to write the any of the how we used to write any of the programming languages, guys, right? Okay, that is like C programming, C++, like that, okay. So it is the easiest way, but the traditional way used to use the scripted pipeline. So in a real time also it will be the scripted pipeline, guys, okay. And how to write this one, okay. So it is not any big rocket science as here. It is everything will be predefined in the Jenkins, but we should know how we need to use this, okay. Fine. So now the first syntax for this one is, it starts with no, node, open brace and close brace, okay. So this is the syntax. So under this syntax you can write any number of stages here, okay. Let's say first what we have done, we used to, I mean, our code will be available in a Git repository. So first what we will do, we used to get the code from the Git repository, right? Okay. So what I will do, I will write a one stage for this, okay. Stage in the sense one task, okay. First this task has to execute it, okay. So under stage you can provide any name. So under brackets, sorry, under brackets, under single double quotes, okay, provide any name for this one, okay. Now let's say what I will do, I will give this state, it is just a name, guys, okay. So what I will do, I will mention like a git checkout, like a git checkout or code checkout, any name you can provide, okay. There is not mandatory to have the same thing, okay. Any name, it's left to you guys, okay. Under this stage we need to write a script, okay. So how to write, it's not, I mean, complicated also, just open brace and close brace, okay. Under this body of the stage we need to write the code, okay. So first we will do this one. So I think my Jenkins is also up. I will open my Git repository because I should get the. So let's do one by one now, okay. So first what I will do, I will take a new job, okay, my new project which I am going to create here, okay. So it will open I mean, like the same, enter your name, enter the item, that is your job name. So let's say I will give this name called as a first pipeline job, okay. We used to select like a my first pipeline job, okay. Under that, in the earlier days we used to use the freestyle one, okay, but this is not a recommended way. You need to use pipeline here. In the, that is your third option, okay. Select this one and click on okay. So here also it will open some of the general description, whatever you want to provide, some basic information, but where we need to write the script here. Okay, so as you can see in the fourth tab, right, pipeline, just click on this. So here it will open one terminal or a one window for us. Okay, there is one dashboard or whatever you say. Okay, so here we need to write our code. Okay, so first thing what I will do, I need to get the code from my Git repository, right? So write a code that is a node. Okay, then open brace and close brace. Okay, this is a normal syntax, right? Under that, what I will do first, I will write a stage. So write a stage, and under float, I mean open brackets, provide the name whatever you want to provide, like I will give the name called as a code checkout. Okay, for this stage just use open brace and close brace. Okay, so under this body I need to write the code in order to get the what do you call, code from my Git repository, right? In order to do that, there is a one option in the bottom, guys, as you might be knowing, pipeline syntax. Okay, so just click on this. It will open now one more window, guys. So there will be having the some examples. Using that examples, we can able to create it. Okay, simple. So under sample step, just click on this. Okay, so there you'll get an option called as Git. Select that one. Okay, now it is asking for the repository URL. Okay, so go to the your what do you call the Git repository. Take the URL of your project. Okay, paste it here, right? And from which branch you want to trigger. Okay, so that branch name. So I will just keeping it as a master run only. There is no issues. And credentials. We need to provide the credentials here, right? So I think I have added the Git. Yes, here it is. Okay, Git credentials. Then once you provide all this information, okay, so down you will get an option called as a generate pipeline script. Okay, just enter this one. Okay, so it has got the code now, right? So now what you need to do is just copy the entire code. Okay, right, copy it, and now go to your terminal in a Jenkins and paste the code. Okay, don't alter anything. Okay, is it any complicated, guys? Easiest one, right? But everything is, it will be not like this only. Okay, now click on save. Okay, and now trigger your job. So what will do now, it will download the code from our Git repository, guys. If we get any error, we will check it out. Difficulty, guys, in writing the script, nothing, right? Only thing is you should know them. I mean, you should have a knowledge on how to write the script. Okay, everything is predefined in a Jenkins, but you should understand how we need to use those things. Okay, so now it is getting the code from our Git repository that is in my Maven web project.
So what is the use of overcoming this UI actions into code level?
So in a coded level, we can alter so many things, like that is not easiest. I mean, we cannot do it in a GUI way. Okay, hence most of the organization prefers a pipeline only.
Okay, sir. And okay, so
Yeah.
if you're doing it manually, we are downloading the plugin for a Git, right? So if you're doing the coding also, we need to download the plugin and do these things, or we coding will automatically download the plugin and all. Is there any codings for that also?
See, no. See, the plugin, it is already configured in the Jenkins. Okay, we are writing it in a scripted level. Simple. We are not going to download any other what do you call plugins for that. It is not required. See, Git, Maven, SonarQube, all these things we have configured with the Jenkins, right? We have downloaded the respective plugin and we have configured it with the Jenkins. Now, what we are going to do, instead of creating a job in a freestyle, we are creating it in a pipeline. Okay, it is not recommended. It is not required also to download a plugin, and moreover, there is no plugin also, I think. So.
Okay, sir. So,
Okay.
so pipeline in the sense it is fully Groovy script, and freestyle in the sense it
Yes.
is based on GUI.
Yes, exactly. Okay, now you can see guys, it is finished with success. That means it has downloaded the code, okay, from our Git repository. Okay, if you want, you can go and check as well. It will be available. Where it will be available, guys? So guys, please answer where it will be available. Your code in a Jenkins.
Web app, sir.
See,
Sorry,
web
that was
apps.
yeah. Sorry.
Okay, so please concentrate guys. Okay, so our code will be available in a Jenkins directory. There will be one directory called as a workspace. Okay, under the, so these are all the questions in the interview they will ask guys. Okay, where your code will be and all those kind of stuff. Okay, so your code will be available in a workspace. Okay, and under workspace you will find the two kind of directories. One is your job, another one is a temporary folder. Okay, you can ignore about the temporary folder, and your code will be available in a your job name. Okay, go into that and you can able to find out all your code. Okay, and you can see the timestamp as well. It has been, now only it is updated guys. Okay, that means now we can successfully able to download the code from the Git repository to our Jenkins workspace using pipelines. Okay, now what is the second stage guys now? So once we get the code, what we can do, we can create artifacts, right? Okay, let's create an artifact for that. So again, we will use we'll use pipeline only. Okay, we will not call any map or something here. Okay, we will write a one more stage. Okay, so it is not clear. Let me copy it in Notepad, and here we will write it. Okay. So I hope it is clear now. Okay. So now what we will do for this stage, first the code checkout has happened now. Okay. Now what we will do, we will configure the Maven. Okay. So write one more stage for this, right? You can give any name. I will give the name like a Maven. Okay. So for Maven, again, open brace and close brace. Okay, under this we need to write the code guys. So now what we need to do, we need to call the maven guys in order to configure it, right? So in order to configure the maven guys, first thing is we need to, okay, first thing is what we need to do is go to your pipeline, just click on this pipeline syntax, it will open here. Okay, so previously we have selected the git under sample step, right? Now we need to search for, one second guys, what is that? Yeah, you need to select this one. Use a tool from a predefined tool installation. Okay, select this option. Okay, now it will ask for the tool type. Okay, now click on this. So what tool we are using now? Okay, we are configuring the Maven. Okay, so select this Maven. Okay, so automatically the tool, it is already available, that is our Windows machine. Okay, if you remember, I have downloaded the plugin for Apache Maven and I have configured here. Okay, hence it is coming Windows Maven here because the name I have provided as a Windows Maven. Okay, hence it is, and click on generate pipeline script. Okay, so this is what the code it has provided Jenkins, but we need to alter this one. Okay, so first copy this. Okay, and go to your pipeline script and just paste it down here, first thing. Okay, so this is not a correct one. Okay, now what it is saying, it is defining the tool name as a Windows Maven and type is Maven. Okay, but what we need to do is we need to define where our Maven is. Okay, so hence use define. Okay, so what we are going to define, we are going to define the maven home directory. Okay, so define, sorry, here it is a space, home, and home must be in a capital letter, guys. Okay, define maven home. Okay, equal to name. So first what I'm going to do is I am defining the maven home. So where is my maven? Here is my maven, Windows maven. Okay, so once we mention the Apache maven, we need to call this one. Okay, so how we used to call in a Windows machine, like a bat, right? So that means that indicates the your batch file, right? Okay, now we have defined this maven home. Okay, now as I said, we need to call this one. Okay, so how we used to call, under, sorry, dollar, okay, under floor brackets. Okay, call this one. So what is the name we have provided here? MVN home, the same one. You know, you, I mean, just copy it. Okay, and one more thing, sorry, here I need to give the double quote. Okay, so here is my maven. Okay, but it requires the binaries to execute, guys, here. Okay, hence give slash and provide bin directory. Okay, so it is clear now, right? So here we are defining the maven, and in the down we are calling the Apache maven and mentioning and where it is our bin directory. So if you guys remember, when I have mentioned the Apache maven MVN home directory, I have mentioned the work location, right? So maven home directory I have provided. Let me show you maven home directory. So this location I have provided when I configure, right? But all our binaries regarding to the Apache maven, it will be available in a bin directory. Okay, hence what I'm going to do is I'm mentioning where is my binaries here. Okay, that is the Apache maven binaries. Okay, so once you mention the binaries, then what else we need to do? We need to provide your command. So what is the command? MVN clean. That means I'm going to delete the existing artifacts and then creating the new artifacts, right? So let me explain one more time, guys. So once you get the code using the code checkout, okay, you will get this one using pipeline syntax. I mean, what do you call pipeline syntax only, sorry. Okay, so what you need to do is under sample step you need to select the git. Okay, here n number of options will be available, guys. Okay, you need to select a git, and then what it will ask you for the, let me show you as well. Okay, when you select the git, it will ask you for the repository URL. Okay, and from which branch you want to trigger, and provide the credentials. Okay, once you provide that, click on the generate pipeline script. It will get the code. Okay, so this is for the code checkout. Once you do the code checkout, guys, what we need to do, we need to configure the Apache maven in order to configure the your artifacts. Okay, in order to create your artifacts. Okay, so in order to do that one, there is a one option here. Okay, there is a use a predefined tool. Okay, you need to select that one, use a tool from a predefined tool installation. Okay, under that you will get the n number of options. Okay, so these are the things which we have configured, hence it is showing now. Okay, but we need to use the maven because we are configuring the Apache maven now. Okay, select that one, and automatically if there are any multiple maven is available, it will display to you. Right now there is only one maven, that is which is available in my Windows. Okay, hence the name I have provided as a Windows maven only, guys. If you remember, while configuring the plugin, I have provided the name like a Windows maven, hence it is showing the same. Okay, once it is done, click on generate pipeline script. So this is the code it will provide for us. Okay, take that code here. Okay, and define it. So that means we are going to define the maven home. So in the pipeline script, it doesn't understand where the maven is. Okay, using in the GUI way, we can call it directly in the GUI. Okay, but whereas in the pipeline, how we need to inform where my maven is here, right? So in order to get, I mean, avoid some errors, what we are going to do is we are defining the maven home. Okay, so this is the one variable name, there is a MVN home. Okay, so that name I have provided, And what is the tool name? So this code we got it from our pipeline syntax. So once you got this, when we have defined the variable name here, what we are going to do is we are going to call that variable name mvn home. So under mvn home, you will be knowing this Windows home directory, but it requires a binaries to be executed, right? In order to execute the maven commands, right? So hence we are providing bin directory and that mvn clean package, guys. If you remember, guys, under path also we have provided the same thing, mvn home slash bin. If you remember, please check it out. Okay. So once it is done, what we can do, just copy this code and execute, guys. Let us see if we get any errors. Okay, and click on save and click on build now. Let us see any errors. We will check. Okay, now we can see it is executing the ambient clean package. Okay, it is finished with success now. So let's go and check in the backend whether it is created or no. So dot Jenkins workspace, my first, sorry, my first pipeline job. Under that target folder, you can see 9:41 p.m. now only, and it has created the artifact, guys. Okay, 24/8/2020 9:41 p.m. That means the artifact has been successfully created. Okay, so now you guys tell me, okay, how to configure the sonar queue for this one. Any idea, guys?
We
Come
have
on,
to use
guys,
the
I
same
need an
method,
answer.
right?
Yeah, correct, Manjunath. Any other inputs? What I can do is here, just copy this Apache Maven here.
Hmm.
Okay, the entire stage, whatever the stage it is. Okay, just copy the Maven stage. Either if you want to make it before or down, okay, whichever it is for you, it is left to you peoples. Okay, just change it. Okay, just copy and paste the Maven stage. Okay, and change the stage name here. Let's call this name as a sonar. Okay, and what is the command, guys, for executing the sonar? Sonar sonar, right? If you remember, right? So copy this, go back to your pipeline, configure. Okay, so let's paste it. And before that, I need to start the sonar queue. Otherwise, it throws an error. Where is the sonar queue? And one more thing, I see whenever the sonar queue throws an error, okay, regarding wrapper, okay. So basically, this wrapper, if there is any improper shutdown or something, guys, happens, this wrapper file is going to be, we cannot able to start the sonar queue. What you can do is just keep a backup of this wrapper file. If it corrupts, just change this one. Okay. Guys, is it any difficulty or something? Please let me know, because pipelines are very important.
Actually, I have a query in two steps. So one, initially you are selecting the Windows 11, right? So for that you selected one sample
Sorry,
script, which is
which one you are saying, Raja?
while configuring. So when you are taking the script, you have selected one drop down which is named as a sample step, right? So there you have selected. I mean, the option says that something like which is already installed, but you have not done for that kit, right? But yeah, you see that one sample step.
See, for everything it is not required. Okay. So if you remember, in the freestyle also, I have not configured the git. Just provided the URL. So here also I'm doing the same thing only, right?
Okay, but I can see that in tooltip, I see that one option JGit. So this is it the one same as Git one in tooltip? Tooltip.
One second. Here.
Yeah. So this one, it is showing Git
Hmm.
right separately. So can you please click again the previous one, previous option that you select.
It is showing fingerprint or down is input.
The previous option which is already installed, that says.
Okay, use predefined, that one you're saying.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Can you please click tooltip? Yeah, here you see JGit is there instead of Maven. Git also is there. So so as a first step when you are configuring Git, you selected that in the sample step.
See, this is the JGit. I don't know what is this JGit. Okay.
No, sir, Git is there. Git option is there separately. It's a second option after and. You see.
Yeah.
So you have not selected it here.
See, it is not required. First thing is, I mean, first I need to inform the this Jenkins where my code is. Okay. So this is what I can say. How can I explain for you? Mm, How can I say for this one? See, here we are not installed the Git, right? And moreover, we have not configured the Git for the Jenkins. So what we are going to provide, we are providing only the URLs, right? Where is our Git repository? Correct.
In that sense, we can configure Git using both the methods, Tushar. The previous
No.
one and previous step also this one using the tools.
Localhost 419.4. So see, as per Git now, I mean, whatever say, I mean, we have not configured anywhere. Okay, in my past experience and all, so we used to provide only the URL. So what this tool type is going to do, not sure. So tool type is showing the default one only.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Yeah. We need to check this Google for this one.
Okay, fine, sir. So my second question is that so after we are generating the Groovy script for a Maven, on the bottom description, right? Tooltip Windows Maven, type Maven. So how you identified that this is not enough? So because you have configured the whatever we have done
This
for a
is
Windows machine, right? Yes. So
Sorry, Raja, can you repeat your question one more time?
yeah, so there is some default script which was generated by Jenkins, right? Tool name Windows Maven type Maven. Okay. So you said that, I mean, after that, you have defined something Maven home, and after that we have defined the path, right? Where binaries are available. So my first question is that what this each variable represent, what tool name represent, what Windows Maven it's representing that the plugin that we have configured, and type I can understand. So what tool name is represented, and how you, I mean, how we can identify that this code is not enough to get the repository.
See here what it is indicates use a tool from a predefined tool installation. That means whatever the tools is available or a configured with the Jenkins, that option it is taking. Okay, so that is the first step, sample step. Under that tool type, okay, what the tool you have configured here, okay, and what tool which is available or a plugin is available. So that it is okay. When you select the Maven, automatically it is coming the Windows Maven. Why? Because we have configured the plugin, okay, and for that plugin name I have provided as a Windows Maven, hence it is coming. Okay, let's say if you don't want to use this Maven, okay, you want to use like a Sonar Cube. See, automatically it is coming.
No, sir. My question is not there in the dropdowns. My question is in the Groovy script. So my first question is that, so how you identify this code is not sufficient to get not sufficient for the build?
Not sufficient for the build in the sense, let's say you just copy this command, okay, where you will mention your code like this. Yeah, we'll copy here only, here, right? Yeah. So if you copy this one, okay, this is the code it is provided. So where we will provide this, okay, like I want to execute the command like mvn clean package, right? So how we used to provide, if you provide this command 100% it throws an error because it doesn't understand that, okay, what is this Windows Maven here, okay, what is this type Maven here, it doesn't understand Jenkins, okay. So hence we are defining one variable for them, and the same which we are calling back.
Okay. So for Git Git and all, it automatically generates every code, right? So we have not made any changes over there.
See, for Git and all, we are, if you remember in a Jenkins freestyle also, only we used to provide the URLs, correct?
Correct. Correct.
So this is what the URL of your project, and this is the encrypted format of your password, username and password.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the repository URL for, okay, this is your repository URL, and this will be your credentials. So till here, okay, this will be your credentials of username and password of your Git repository.
Okay, fine, sir. And second thing you see is says as a for Sonar Cube, you have mentioned the tool name as Windows Maven only, not Windows Scaler. Does that works?
100%. I will show you now. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. So just a second. I think Sonar Cube is up only. Yeah. Let's click on this. Okay. You can see here last analyzed on 19th August. Okay. 2020, 9:37. Sorry, 9:36 p.m. Okay. Now I'm using the same code. What I mentioned it here. Okay. I'm running the same thing. Because some of the tools or plugins it internally communicates, guys. Okay. Where it is. Yeah, here I think I saved this one, right? Yeah. Let me save. Click on build now. Let us check. See here, now it is executing MVM sonar. Let us see. Let it throws any error or something. Okay, finish it with success. Let's go to sonar cube. See now 9 is now the time is, I mean, last analyze was 19th August. Okay, so let's refresh the page now. Okay, so why it has came new one. The name is much here. Okay, yeah, you can see now guys. Okay, it has analyzed the August 24th 9:55 p.m. That is now only correct. This is a 1 minute back. It has successfully analyzed it, guys. Got it? The same code. Now you guys can you people tell me how to upload the code now. Okay, for Nexus we used to upload, right? How to upload it? So whatever the artifacts we used to create, we used to upload it for the Nexus as a backup. Correct. So this is the same code. Only one thing I need to change here. What is that? Come on, guys. I need answer.
Command is the thing that we need to change.
Yes, exactly. So instead of this package, now change it to deploy. Okay, but still it works, guys. How? Any idea? We have not configured Nexus with the Jenkins. Correct. But still it will execute. It will be no errors. Any
Because
idea
deploy
why?
is the command. Because deploy is the command is applicable to deploy that in a necessary tool. It automatically configures.
Yeah, but I'm triggering it from the Jenkins, right? But I have not configured the Jenkins with the Nexus here.
But Maven is configured with Nexus. I mean, Maven is
Yes,
interrelated
exactly.
with Yeah.
It's not interrelated. It is configured. Nexus is configured with the Maven here. Okay.
Okay.
Hence,
Yes, sir. The
it is
terminology
not.
might be.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so let's start the Nexus as well. I'll start the okay, let's okay, no issues. Let's try. CMG. If it throws any error, we'll stop the sonar QoS. So this run right. So parallel, what I will do, I will change the code in my, I mean the version number I will change, guys, in the Git. I think the code and everything will be the same. Okay. Form.xml. Yes, all are updated only. What I will do, I will change the version number here, okay, in order to identify. Okay, and right now it is a 1.0 release. What I will do, I will make it as a 5.0, okay, because there is no artifacts uploaded by name 5.0 release, okay, hence providing 5.0. Okay, so let's click on commit save, commit changes. So let us see, Nexus came up. So what is the default port number, guys, for Nexus? Let's start here only. Localhost next place. Site cannot be reached. It is not up, guys, hence the issue. Okay, now it is starting. Okay, so let's trigger a job here. So I have the what do you call the release number as 5.0, guys. Okay, 5.0 release. Let's modify that code and execute it. Yeah, instead of this package, change it to deploy and execute. Don't build now. Another 5 minutes, guys. We'll stop it. So deployment we'll do tomorrow. Deployment got failed, guys. So here is the error. Failed to execute the goal. Patch it. Probably failed to deploy. Could not find the artifact. April 2020. Yeah. Sorry, it is not April 2020. I think we might have changed this one, right? So what is the default credentials, guys? 1, 2, 3. Yes. So repositories. So the repository URL is changed, guys. Okay, hence the issue. So copy this URL. How come it is got changed here? Where is the Git? Let's share it one more time, guys. Okay, the URL was, I mean, it was not updated one. And one more thing, guys, if you can see the dashboard here, okay. So it is as it is showing the code checkouts, Maven, Sonar Cube, all these stages. Okay, if you want to get the logs for the particular stage, you can just click on it. Okay, you will get the logs on I mean, whatever the stage it got failed. Okay. Okay, guys. Now the build is success, it seems. Okay, Sonar Cube is also running. So okay, it's finished with success. So let's go and check with the Nexus whether the release 5.0 is available or no. So let me refresh here. Click on this browse. I have mentioned in a release version, guys. Okay, 5.0 release, and select the release. Click on com, then under that Maven web project. Under that you can see 5.0 release is available, and you can able to identify your artifact is also available, guys. Okay, you can see the timestamp when it has been created. The size is, and one more thing, guys. In the real time, the interview they may ask a question for this one. Okay, what will be your size of your artifacts here? Okay, so that is a one more question. Okay, so timestamp here you can see 20 to 8, right? That means 8 minutes it has been successfully created, guys. Okay, so the artifact size will be depends on the artifacts, guys. Okay, in my organization, for one of our, I mean, single, we have a 6 microservices, so each one will be around 50 to 60 MB. Okay, so keep it in mind, it will be in that range. Okay, so any doubts, guys? Now, so the deployment we'll do tomorrow. Okay, using the same
So I haven't
scripted
done.
pipeline. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So in script only actually I have a query.
Sorry.
In script only that you have written it right for Maven and SonarQube. So here only basically I have a query. So my first question would be that, so we have developed, we have got one code from Jenkins, the Groovy script from Jenkins.